What's up everybody? Welcome to another honest review. Well, this isn't a planned review video. Actually, a few days ago, I went to Shenzhen for another brand's launch event. While walking through a shopping mall, I noticed the Dreame store. It reminded me that I have friends at Dreame. So, I reached out to ask about smart locks for my new studio. Doris, my friend at Dreame, was kind enough to invite me to Dreame's Shenzhen headquarters where she demonstrated both locks in person. Well, let's go through the demonstration first and then we will talk about the smart locks.
Hi, Hans and Dreame's fans, welcome to Dreame Shenzhen, and today we will focus on this smart lock and give you a deep introduction. Are you interested? So follow me, let's go!
Hey Doris, actually I've been using a few different types of smart locks on my doors, but there is a problem that I always need to use my hand to unlock those smart locks. So I feel those are not that smart. Can you solve this?
Yeah, and that's exactly the scenario we designed A10 for. With A10, you don't need to do anything. It's use a geofencing unlock. You can set your own detection range, and when you get close to your home, it automatically unlocks.
Wow, so I just walk up to my door and it's already open?
Yes, exactly.
Oh, okay. But at the same time, for me, the most important thing is the security. No matter how convenient it is, if it's not secure, it doesn't matter.
Of course, A10 is BHMA Grade 2 certified, which means it's tested for real residential security and durability.
So it's not just convenience, it's really secured. And there is another thing. I worry about people who likes to peep around. They will know about my passcode. Actually, when you are entering a passcode outside, people can sometimes see it.
Yeah, and that happens. So A10 lets you enter random digits before or after your real PIN code. So your actual code stays protected.
Okay, I'm sorry I'm giving you so much trouble, but in my home, I use a smart home setup. What about that?
Yeah, A10 supports Matter, so it can work across ecosystems that support the standard.
But what about this handle? Usually we don't use something like that. Is it Dreame's smart handle?
Well, it works together with A10. You just press the button and you can unlock the door from inside without interacting with the lock.
Wow, how about this one?
This one is really about keeping things familiar, just easier.
What do you mean by that?
It works with Apple Home and Home Key, so your phone or Apple Watch becomes your key.
That's crazy.
Exactly.
Okay, how about the battery life?
Battery life is about 12 months with 8 AA batteries. And it also supports a flexible setup. Even if you only got 4 batteries, you will get about 6 months of battery life.
So we don't have to worry about charging batteries all the time.
Right. Moreover, inside is just one button to lock and unlock. Plus, it auto locks when the door closes.
This feels like someone who has never used a smart lock ever could start using this right away. Okay, after coming back to the studio, we started using both locks in daily use. So today I'm here to share what has the experience been like so far. First, let's start with the A10, which we installed on our main editing and workroom door. This is the space where my team spends most of the day. Now, the first thing that stands out is the way you enter. With geofencing enabled, the door unlocks automatically as someone approaches within range. It just opens as you walk in, which feels natural, especially in shared workspace where people are constantly moving in and out. Beyond that, it gives multiple ways to unlock depending on what works best. Fingerprint, PIN, NFC card, and application control. Everyone on the team can use it in their own way without relying on a single method. Since this is a shared room, the smart modes make a noticeable difference. Passage mode keeps the door unlocked during busy hours, so people can move freely. Away mode adds extra security when the office is empty. Do not disturb keeps things quiet when needed, and care mode helps track activity if required. On the security side, it continuously tracks activity with real-time alerts and logs. So, even when no one is around, there is still visibility on what is happening at the door. Another detail I like is the auto lock system. Instead of relying on a timer, it uses a built-in gyroscope to detect when the door actually closes and locks instantly. It also connects directly through built-in Wi-Fi and supports Matter, so it fits into a larger smart home or office setup without needing extra hardware. Actually, battery life is handled by a rechargeable unit that lasts for months, and we can recharge the battery using a Type-C cable. Okay, it's time to talk about Dreame Safio Turbo Lite. The highlight here is how well it works with the Apple ecosystem. With Apple Home and HomeKey support, unlocking the door becomes part of the same system as everything else. Just bringing an iPhone or Apple Watch close is enough to unlock it, which feels seamless in daily use. At the same time, it still gives multiple access options. Fingerprint, PIN, NFC card, and physical key all are available, so there is always a backup depending on the situation. For everyday use, the one-touch indoor button makes locking and unlocking from inside very quick. The auto lock feature also ensures the door secures itself after closing, so there is no need to double check. Considering the price, Safio Turbo Lite actually offers a very good value for money. So what do you think about these two smart locks? Don't forget to share your thoughts and ideas in the comments section. Well, if you wanna know my personal opinion, after months of use, both Dreame locks surprised me. I was skeptical at first, but the NAVO A10 and Turbo Lite have worked well in the studio. Doris and Dreame actually did not overpromise. The real experience has matched the demo. I have left the links in the description box, so go ahead and check them out.